Why do we burp?
Good. Is there going to be a follow-up on why do we fart? There should be.
Maybe.
I don't.
Yeah, weird. So, the reason why we burp, it's also quite linked to the reason why we fart, though. There's a few reasons. There's a couple. One of them, actually, which is we don't think about, whenever, just during our day, when you're eating and you actually swallow a bunch of air that goes down into your digestive tract, which is a problem, and you need to get it out. So some of your burps and your farts are just trapped air.
Windy pops for our younger viewers.
Sorry. Flatulence, right? So it's just that air being released. Also, it's just part of the digestive process. So some of the foods you eat don't actually get digested by us, right? Humans, by our human cells. They actually get digested. They're actually you're feeding the bacteria that live in your gut. And as a result of them digesting that food, they release gases, mostly hydrogen, and then certain people will make methane as well. They have to have that bacteria, methanogens, so to produce methane. And then there are the gases that give it the terrible smell, like hydrogen sulfide, which is the rotten egg smell. That's not from my fart. I don't know why it's that one. I've never felt that. Might smell like roses. Anyway, right? That hydrogen. Is that normal? Is that normal? 33% of the population. So, anyway, so that gas produced in your gut has to also be released, because if it wasn't released, what do you imagine would happen? Gas builds up.
And then you explode.
Yeah,
exactly. I had a hamster that exploded once.
Because you didn't like it?
Hamsters can't fart. I need to, I've said this a lot.
You have to fact check it?
I should fact check it, but I'm pretty confident that hamsters can't windy pop, release. There's certain foods that you shouldn't give a hamster. And I think we did give our hamster one of those certain foods. I can't remember what food it was, but
because it looked at you
the hamster exploded. Literally exploded.
Okay.
It was overnight, so we didn't witness or hear the explosion. The explosion was a tiny little disappointing end for a hamster. Love that hamster. It had a citadel under the stairs. It was a lucky hamster. But
yeah,
this might be rubbish, but if it is rubbish, I have repeated this story to many people over the last 10 years, as has my wife. So I will double check it, but I'm pretty sure hamsters can't fart. So they do. They have the potential to explode.
Yeah, so that's why we burp, just to get that trapped air of either variety.
Desperate to Google that now.
Yeah. This is not...